Spain came, Spain saw, and Spain conquered the Euro 2024. Even though nobody gives Spain a chance at the beginning of the tournament, Spain really surprised a lot of people at the tournament, and they are the world champions. My name is Akimbo Oluwasholu Chikefi, and you are welcome to another episode of the Sekefitalkshow. And on this episode, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my regular co-host, Craft Boy. Craft Boy, how are you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm fine. It's good to be back on the pod again. It's been a while. We're here again to talk sports one more time. Yeah.
Talking about Spain, do you think Spain are the world champions at the tournament?
Yeah, they deserve it though, but I wasn't expecting them to. I was expecting them maybe to get to the semis, but not to win the trophy. But their performance at the Euros was quite outstanding. Like, they were the best team so far. Yeah,
Going to the tournament, I think I predicted Spain second or third favorite to win the tournament. The bookies' favorites were France and England. And I keep saying in all my talks that no, France and England is not winning this tournament because that team is not playing as a team. They are not playing compact football. They are not playing beautiful football. They are just playing football.
Well, I thought like people were rating both France and England based on the quality players that they have.
They have quality players
That's why
individually.
they were rating them.
But collectively, I don't think they have players that can
truthfully
win
speaking,
that tournament.
nobody saw Spain winning the tournament from the beginning of the tournament.
The truth about this Spanish team is after the second game, I think I was beginning to tick Spain. But when they had to face Germany in the quarterfinal, I personally think that's the end for them because I felt like Germany the one lead, so Germany might just
They actually became the favorite when they defeated Germany. They became the favorite when they became Germany. But then I was scared though because England had this luck that was working for them
at that tournament.
Yeah, they had this luck that was working for them. Defeated, they were just lucky
to even play at the final.
Even at the final, the luck was still there too. But Spain
Rodri was given the best player at the tournament.
Yes,
does he really deserve it?
Of course.
Is he the best player at that tournament? Do you think Rodri is the best player at that tournament?
Is the best player. No, which midfielder was better than Rodri in the tournament?
Let me tell you something.
None.
I strongly disagree with you that Rodri is the best midfielder at that tournament.
So who do you suggest is the best player at the tournament?
Personally, I would be choosing Nico Vinez or Yami Lamar at that tournament. And Rodri at that tournament is just a little bit above average. See, N'Golo Kante for me at that tournament is superb.
No, but not as Rodri.
No,
N'Golo Kante was nowhere to be found against Portugal.
N'Golo Kante did not win the tournament, and maybe that lowers his rating. Rodri won the tournament, but even in that Spanish team, in that Spanish midfield, I would still go for Omo than Rodri at that tournament.
N'Golo Kante just had two matches where he did so well. He was nowhere to be found against Portugal. I didn't see him on the pitch.
You think so?
It was nowhere to same thing against Spain. It was nowhere to be found on the pitch. I didn't see him on the pitch.
I think his poorest match at that tournament, we still rate him 7/10. His poorest match at that tournament.
For me, against Portugal, I'll rate him like 4. Against Spain, I'll rate him like 5.
Really?
Yeah, it was nowhere to be found on the field.
I think Spain lost. France lost the semi-final.
The funny thing. When I was watching a France match, I was always looking out for N'Golo Kante. So just truthfully speaking, I didn't see him in the match, especially against Portugal and against Spain. I was
in one of my previous talks, I analyzed the team of the tournament, and N'Golo Kante was in my team. When I saw
over Rodri
was in the team too. Then Omo, those complete my midfield 3. But I really feel like when I saw the eventual list of UEFA for the Euro 2024, N'Golo Kante is missing, and I feel like, ow!
Just fully speaking, N'Golo Kante only had two matches where he did so well, played so well. Yes, he did only had like
that's the best France player at the tournament behind Saliba.
Okay, let me see this. At the knockout stages in the Euros, N'Golo Kante was nowhere to be found.
I don't think so.
It was nowhere to be found. You have to be realistic. It was nowhere to be found. Rodri was the backbone of that Spain team. He was the main player of that Spain team.
Talking about Rodri.
Yeah.
Quick one.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the tournament now.
Okay.
These 3 players, N'Golo Kante, Sergio Busquets, and Rodri. Who is a better player?
I'll go for Sergio Busquets.
Over N'Golo Kante? Really?
Yeah.
Then N'Golo Kante and Rodri?
Maybe if you ask me.
I'm talking about everything.
Okay, prime. Is it prime versus
prime? Of course, prime versus prime. That's what I'm saying. N'Golo Kante is still in his prime. Rodri is still in his prime, brother.
I would pick Rodri over N'Golo Kante.
Really?
Any day. Rodri is among like top defensive midfielder of all time.
I think Rodri is a very good player, but Ahead of N'Golo Kante, I don't really think so. Ahead of N'Golo
You can't
Kante
even pick N'Golo Kante
and
ahead of
Busquets.
Casemiro. Can you pick N'Golo Kante ahead of Casemiro?
Of course, I'll pick N'Golo
Nah,
Kante ahead of Casemiro.
that's not possible. N'Golo Kante ahead of
So
Casemiro.
for you, N'Golo Kante, Rodri is the best player at Euro
N'Golo Kante is
2024.
not even the best Chelsea defensive midfielder ever. It's not.
So who are you picking?
I'll pick
Makelele.
Makelele, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
For Chelsea.
Makelele, that position was named after Makelele now. He's not even the best
For-
defensive midfielder.
I don't want to say I don't want to go that route, but I just feel like player to player, pound to pound, abilities, their trophy cabinet and everything. I think
ability over Busquets.
yes.
That's not
Yes.
over Busquets.
As a defensive midfielder,
Yeah, over Busquets.
Busquets is
Busquets is the goat of all DMs. He's the goat of all DMs. I can state boldly at
ahead of
anywhere.
Pirlo.
Ahead of Pirlo.
I think
Anybody.
Busquets is very good, but I think I would prefer.
Nobody can handle.
Wait. I would prefer Rodri to Busquets.
Nobody can handle pressure the way Busquets handled
I
pressure.
prefer Rodri to Busquets.
Nobody can control a
Busquets
match.
was like that because of a certain Xavi and Iniesta playing
That's not true.
Ṣebí àṣírí ẹ̀ ti tú ní MLS ń sìn.
That's not
Ṣé
true.
àkìrí bọ́ ẹ máa ń gé ṣeré?
It's past his prime. Every player have their prime. Busquets is past his prime now.
I really
Prime
think-
Busquets and prime Rodri.
I would pick Rodri ahead of Busquets.
I
All
will-
day, every day.
No. Even I'll still pick Casemiro over Rodri.
Jesus, stop
I'll
it
pick
now.
Casemiro over Rodri.
Casemiro báwo.
Casemiro, I'll pick, of course. Then you can. That means you're saying Rodri is the best DM of all
I
time.
prefer N'Golo Kante to Rodri.
No,
That's
no.
me. That's how I feel. That's why I said the way we watch football are different.
No.
Wá gé tó bá jábọ̀ yẹn gbà ó tún lọ síwájú
See,
ni.
the,
Like
the,
the guy
the
is
truth
like
is, the
extraordinary.
truth is, when it comes to work rate on the field of play, N'Golo Kante is there. But when it comes to a player that can decide a game,
I think Busquets
a player
is
that
very
can decide a
smart.
game is Busquets. You
Yes,
want to
I think
decide a
Busquets is
match,
very
you play
But at that Euro
Busquets.
2024, I would still choose Omo ahead of. I understand that Omo started the tournament very slowly because of a certain Pedri. Pedri was putting him on the bench, but after Pedri's injury, Omo came to the party and he never looked back.
Rodri, as long as that Spain team is concerned at Euros, Rodri was the backbone of that Spain team.
So, Rodri for you, the best player,
He's the best player.
then Spain, the world champion.
Yeah.
Your best defender at the tournament. Let's just do that.
Best defender at the tournament. I think I'd go for Cucurella.
At the tournament,
Yeah.
come on, that's poor. I'll be going for Saliba, 100.
Cucurella.
And your best for you, the midfield is Rodri. Then the forward, the striker.
Forward striker.
None of these striker really shone at the
Yeah.
tournament, actually. Well, I will go for Gakpo. Gakpo really had a good tournament.
I didn't really see any striker at the tournament. So
I think
can't
Gakpo had
say
a good tournament.
strikers. in
Moving on from the
concern.
Euro 2024, something happened in Nigeria recently. Victor Osimehn ranting on live video for Finidi George, and judging by his past and what he has done before, that is not the first time he's doing such thing. I remember the 2020 World Cup. He had a clash with Victor Ikpepa because Ikpepa criticized him for the match against, I think it was against Ghana. And Baba tweeted bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òun pé in Ikpepa's days, what was he playing? Now he has done it to Finidi George. Do you really think he's right? Even if Finidi has said those things, because there is no video evidence that Finidi said all those things. But even if he had said it, do you think Victor Osimehn has the right to talk to this legend that way?
First of, I don't think. Why I feel like I don't think he should have just come online to say all those things. Yes, emotions can come in, you can react in different ways, but then I don't feel like he should have just come on social media to just say everything is said online. Because I was watching the live when he came on live. I was watching the live. So I don't think he should have said some of those things on the live. So that's just why I feel like it was wrong.
But
to say all
he has said all those things and it's past now. Do you know, Yorùbá máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan máa ní ẹ̀yin lọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti sọ kò ṣe ń kó mọ́. But then he has said all those things. But by now, I expect his apology letter or his apology video to have surfaced on the internet. Baba lock up bed, that means he really meant what he said. Like
he might have apologized personally to the man.
no,
Can never
that's
say.
rubbish.
You
can't come online and rubbish a legend like that and go offline to apologize. If he has apologized, Finidi, if Victor Osimehn has apologized to you, don't take that apology except he comes online and apologize to you because
For
I'm not feeling this fan though, but I just felt like no, come on, you can't speak to the
I
gents
think
like
I
that. You
think
can't
he, I
speak
think
to
he's
the
still
people
going
like
to
that.
apologize because at the end of the day, the Super Eagles still needs him. And then if he doesn't apologize, I don't think he's going to ever play for the Super
No,
Eagles
the
again.
NFF said they are not probing him. They are not doing anything. So he's our most important player at this moment. So I just felt like he needs to apologize to that man. He really needs to apologize to that man. Whether the man said all those things or not, you can't just come on. Finidi
Hold
and
on.
this is Nigeria. You can't just
Hold
say
on, hold on, hold on.
Finidi like you were there when he was born.
I would disagree in some part. Like you have to balance it.
Okay.
Listen, we're talking about emotions here.
Okay.
If you're trying to tarnish my image, I would react in some ways. Yeah. At that moment, I might be aggressive. I just want to pour it out. So this thing has to also do with emotions. You can't just fall to Osimehn. So on Finidi's side too, is kind of wrong. I know that there's an African thing that you have to respect your elders and all that, but then you have to think about people's emotions too.
I still think personally. Yeah. I still think he needs to apologize. Whether Finidi is wrong, all right, because till now there is no video evidence of Finidi saying those things. He was claiming that Finidi said. Wait, he was claiming that Finidi said he called him and he felt like he claimed he has injury and he's not sure he has injury because after he claimed he has injury, even during that match, and Osimehn don't party, he was enjoying his holiday, which is normal. So Finidi said I can't force him to play for Nigeria according to source.
But
not verified.
Osimehn said that when he was injured, he called the coach that he would.
But Finidi, he now said Finidi felt he's lying. It's normal now.
No.
You're suffering for injury now. Your country has very important match, and you are fine.
Do you know why he reacted that way? Osimehn proposed to the coach that he would like to come to the camp to cheer the players up.
Okay.
So if he was lying, I don't think he would have suggested that.
Of course, I understand.
But then the coach now telling him he should not worry, he should stay and take it, and then he now goes.
I understand all those things.
And then he starts saying things.
But like, for him to talk to Finidi like that,
he's wrong. His approach.
I think that his street credibility did the guy body. His street credibility did the guy body. So
there are some guys that Osimehn. I feel like Osimehn is still a bit educated. There are some footballers that they didn't go to school. They were picked from the street and they just became footballer. And then
as street did the guy body, the guy just feel like say he didn't feel enter anybody. That is what I feel personally. Well, all said and done, I think he needs to apologize to.
Yeah, I also think he needs to apologize. I think he needs to
apologize to Ikpeba too about the tweets then, because till now he hasn't said anything. Ikpeba come and feel like and you know Ikpeba is a presenter or an sport analyst. Whenever they are discussing Finidi, Baba Madakebe knew Baba can say anything. All said that done, Craft Boy, it's good to have you on the Sekefitalkshow again, and I think we'll do this some other time.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to do this again, and then.
And on this end, that is how we come to the end of this episode of the Sekefitalkshow. Watch out for the next episode. Thank you, guys.